Michael B. Jordan's Oscar win just got exposed as one big humiliation ritual, and the receipts are too real to ignore. Apparently, the people calling his Oscar win a sympathy award might not be so far off after all, because word on the street is that the whole N-word attack thing at the BAFTAs was one humiliation ritual to secure him an Oscar. And to make matters even worse, folks are also saying Chadwick's death might have actually been the first step in that ritual. Wendy Williams was one of the few people in the industry who was actually loud about the craziness that was going on in the industry. And next thing you know, she collapses on national television, gets diagnosed with a bunch of random illnesses, and gets locked up in a guardianship she didn't need, only to end up worse than she was when she went in. Now, just for a little bit of context, Michael is currently the most talked about celebrity on the internet right now after he snagged the award for Best Actor at the Oscars, beating Timothée Chalamet, Ethan Hawke, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Wagner Motta. A lot of people immediately started dragging him because they felt like the other actors did a better job than him. The Hollywood Reporter even put a whole article calling Timothée Chalamet's performance in Marty Supreme Oscar-worthy. In fact, prior to the whole situation at the BAFTAs happening, Timothée was leading the pack to win the Oscars, but that changed immediately after the BAFTAs. Now, in case you somehow don't know what I'm talking about the verbal attack Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo faced when they were at the BAFTAs. So while they were up there being respectful and doing exactly what they were supposed to do, a man who has since been referred to as John Davidson decided it was a great time to attack them by shouting the N-word. To add insult to injury, the BBC decided to still broadcast it even though they had 2 hours between the time John shouted the slur and when it was actually broadcast to people to edit it out. Oh, but it somehow gets even worse. Right when black people got on the internet to call John out, some white folks tried to shut them up by claiming that John has Tourette's. And in case you're unfamiliar with the disease, a quick Google search says it's a neurological disorder characterized by involuntary, repetitive movements and vocalizations, known as tics, beginning in childhood. And I mean, I understand that the man didn't mean it, but that doesn't mean he shouldn't apologize. That is still a racial slur. And can we talk about the fact that he conveniently did this when 2 black men were on stage? I don't know, y'all, but sometimes the things you say unconsciously are a reflection of the thoughts you have on a daily basis. I'm just saying. Either way, people were really not having it all.